Do you want me to unbutton that?
Yeah.
Are we live? Live
There. And then button it again.
Okay, I'll do it.
I got this for you.
All right,
There you go.
thank you.
Alrighty.
You want to be Matt Lauer this year? Who do you want to be?
Maybe pick somebody else.
I know.
Why did you do that?
Well, give me.
Is that okay? Don't let him out of your sight. He's not gonna Hey, this is BCM TV. Hey Dad, what took you so long? Hey. What took you so long, eh? Dad, where's the sandy
Sáng sớm không ra nhà em qua họ nói là đây vậy là tối là ở đây được rồi ở đây được rồi thì nhà qua nữa súng rồi
She's looking for us. We should take a picture. Hey, we should take a picture of all by itself. Daddy, wait.
hai đôi thấy che giờ đây còn che cái đường đâu
Nãy cái nóng ra.
giờ này còn che nữa bữa nay không đi làm giờ biết cô đi chơi xíu gì đó hôm nay con lớn nha mấy tuổi rồi
Nowhere.
em ơi em ơi em tên gì để nó dốc xuống nó thấy nó bằng. Có đủ chỗ rồi. Lại bác biểu coi. Hả? Con tên gì? Gì? Con tên gì? Hả? Con tên gì?
Yeah, here's the huggy buggy. Okay. Y'all want snow cones?
Mấy tuổi rồi?
Right over here. I'm just trying to
They're six. You got blue, raspberry, cherry, or mint.
You want one?
What kind do you want? Raspberry? How many are you getting?
Do you want one, Haley? Just one for him.
What color do you want?
What color do you want?
Blue raspberry? You?
vòng vòng ở đây à.
I just want to say hi to someone. I have no problem with that.
Oh, baby, baby.
Ok.
Twin. Your twin over there. Okay. That's Wait, how is mine so high? I want this black note. This is high top like Nike. Okay. Do you build it yours?
Nè, em đừng ở đây. Ở đây, bắt chưa còn ở đây. Còn ngồi đi, ngồi đi học lại rồi ngồi. Thấy không? Có tóc đẹp chưa đó?
Yeah, that's the yellow one. They're both working. I'm gonna have to. Oh, you dropped it, so. that?
See the yellow station? Take a left into the street. Put a left.
Hey, souvenirs, yeah?
Go on.
Where's your hoodie? This is your last thing. Don't ask me now. What's Nana's purse? On the sidewalk with the towel. Not yet. I got it in the shade. Where are the strawberries? Here we go.
This guy set like up these little floating.
The guy got the trumpet. Mom, because he's on your way. Let's go this way. I know this is the same that you get at home. It's what it is. No, it's not. It's too bad.
You have to stay together. Do not turn around without her. You got it?
That's where Jackson.
I think what I like the army trucks when they come by.
mother. There's a CVS down that way. They have mostly food in those tents. Yeah, like honey and cheese and stuff like that.
Phải không anh?
I did what I just
Thích gì em thích gì? Em hút lại.
Rồi có mấy người buổi sáng tới đâu mà đẩy cũng về rực rồi đó.
I'm glad all of you don't need one of those. Do you want it?
Đi ngoài à?
Welcome, Braintree. This is Carol Kippenhan and
Joe Sterling.
we're here to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Braintree Day. And is it a beautiful day today? What do you
my
think,
gosh.
Joe?
Yeah, I was expecting rain.
Oh, you were well, always the optimist.
I didn't say hoping. I said,
Well, we're so excited to be here today for to welcome Braintree Day. And it's a beautiful day. The streets are packed this year.
Yeah.
I was talking to some of the viewers out there, and they said that there were actually chairs here at 5 o'clock this morning. She thinks some people slept over, but I don't know if that's true.
I saw them at 7.
Did you?
Yep.
And right beside us is the sponsor truck, Joe. It's a billboard truck that comes by every year. If you take a look at it, when it goes by the people on the street, they'll see all the wonderful people who sponsored so much of their time and money in making this a truly wonderful event.
Yeah, it's amazing that they can sponsor this every year after year.
And this year, I think our big sponsor is Bell, Braintree Electric Light Department. There's nobody like them.
I know, they are.
And you know, if you're any place in Massachusetts, that's the one thing that people always know, that Bell is the most reliable town
Electric
service.
company, they're unbelievable.
They really are. I remember even in the Great Blackout of '67, the only place everybody else couldn't do their homework when I was at school. but everyone in Braintree had to do it because we still had our lights. So I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing.
If we ever lose lights, it's like less than half an hour.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, we're very, very fortunate. And we're so excited. Our parade run by Ed Kelly every year is slowly approaching through South Braintree Square. They started down near Ricciardi's and Dunkin' Donuts.
Right in the corner.
Right in the corner. I think they meet over at the registry. You know,
is that
that
what they
big
mean?
parking
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Because there's so many of those big vehicles, those Mack trucks and everything. That
Yeah, and then I saw all the shuttle buses going back and forth from Hollis.
That's right.
Where they end.
That's where they end at Hollis. So we're excited, and we know that Braintree's Finest is going to be leading the parade. But we'll wait for them, but we're going to see our sponsors soon.
Yeah.
So there'll be a moment where we won't be talking too much because of the sirens and all of the horns and stuff. But Joe is going to read the list of our sponsors.
Yeah, like we said, Beld was one of the top sponsors. They're
Absolutely.
The signature sponsors are Beld, Quirk Chevrolet. Then they had the red, white, and blue sponsors.
Right.
These are long lists.
Well, we're ready. We are ready for these sponsors.
Mayor Charles Caracas, Blue Hill Cemetery, FX Messina Enterprises, Flatley Company, Means Precast Company, Southside Tavern, Fasano's Catering, Richard J. Valentine Companies, MBA, Life Community Church, the Brewster Ambulance Company, Herbst Law Group, D&N Home Delivery. Then they have the next list is for the Freedom sponsors, Frybloom and Colony Incorporated, PS Gourmet Coffee, Independent Manor, D. Mary Cleaning Services, Sweeney Brothers Funeral Home, Robel Industries, Fire King Bacon Company, and Fleming Brothers Construction, along with Braintree Rug Company. The Liberty sponsors are Crossroads Pub, Porky Flynn, Auto Shine Auto Body, Rosie's Pizza, Westling Architects, FP Gigolo Properties, Sullivan Lawn Restoration, McSweeney and Ritchie Insurance Company, L&L Contracting, Richmond Hardware, and Joyce Consulting Group. And we thank them all for sponsoring.
Absolutely,
this.
and you notice the names. They're the same names every year.
Yeah.
They're just wonderful citizens of the town of Braintree. And without them, obviously, this day would not be happening,
Nope,
Joe.
couldn't have it. Couldn't have it.
Right.
And it's the best parade around.
It certainly
Everybody comes here.
Everybody comes here. It's amazing to me. It's amazing. I've seen people, Pat Fontana and her family, they come from Kentucky, her family,
Yes.
and Kate McDonough and Shay and Emma. They just live in Braintree, but they every year they come, and it's just wonderful to see them.
Yeah, they wouldn't miss it. My grandchildren talk about it all the time.
Right. And Joe, I think you can hear in the background, we are seeing Braintree's Finest, the Braintree Fire Department, the Police Department, Fire Emergency, and they'll be led by the Braintree Police lead car and motorcycles. And also we'll have some visiting police vehicles, and you'll see the names of them when they come by, Joe.
Yeah.
We'll also see Braintree Emergency Management Agency and the Weymouth Emergency Management. So we'll just take a look at these motorcycles, cars, and beautiful vehicles as we begin Braintree's Day Parade.
This is my best part, the motorcycle.
The motorcycles. right there that drove by. Love
Yeah.
those motorcycles, and Joe?
Yep, it's every one of them. We should be thanking every one of them for this service.
And Joe, I think what you're seeing coming up right now is the Old Colony Model T Club. The Old Colony Model T Antique Car Club consists of all old Ford Model T cars and trucks from 1913 to 1929. Take a look at these beauties.
I can't even imagine they keeping them running and getting the parts for these cars.
I know. What do you think they do? If something goes down.
Yeah, they probably search the internet.
Yeah, that's probably it exactly.
Yeah.
They go to Google. And following along with them is the South Shore Antique Auto Club. They were founded in 1951. And these people take such pride in their vehicles.
I know, look at them. I mean,
Look at the old paddy wagon.
I love
over
the
there.
paddy wagon.
1912. I bet my grandparents were, somebody was in
They
there.
probably got a ride in there.
Exactly.
Those are beautiful clubs and beautiful cars.
Oh, they are. Wow.
I like this little pickup truck.
Oh, look at that one. And you know, I think there's an antique taxi cab coming up, too.
I see a yellow cab.
Yeah. These vehicles are absolutely beautiful.
And it's amazing that every year they come back. Every year they're in the parade.
Oh yeah, and I think they do to a lot of just not just Braintrees, but along the whole New England seacoast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look at that taxi cab.
Wow. My first car was a '59 Ford Victoria.
Don't you wish you had that?
I know. It had the big angel. What do you call those things on the hood? The hood
The
decoration.
ornament?
Yeah, the ornament. It was a big angel.
Nowadays people would steal it.
Yeah. Would
They
they?
pull off the ornament.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like one stopped at a red light down there. Oh, maybe we need a part from Google. I'm not sure.
I know, I should map it on my phone here and we can watch.
Those vehicles are extraordinary, that's for sure. And following those are the guys that never got past 17 or 18 in their life.
The Corvette
The
guys?
Corvette guys,
Oh, yeah.
unbelievable. There was always one kid in the class that had the Corvette. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It certainly wasn't me.
No, no, it wasn't me.
I used to go to a car show down in Pennsylvania.
Uh-huh.
And with these body guys that would buy these cars. And they'd be picking them off the lot. To me, they looked all rusted.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is in great shape.
Oh, yeah.
And then they rebuild the car up here.
Right. The Corvette Club this is their 61st anniversary, Joe, of getting together.
Oh, wow.
But I'm trying to think, if I know how old I am. 61 years, I was only 12.
Oh, I was going to say like 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah, so cute. But these cars are beautiful. Look at this red one.
Yeah, I could never get...
I often wonder where they keep them. I mean, they've got to be locked up in the garage.
They got to be in the garage.
Yeah.
They
So-
certainly can't see the winter.
No, absolutely not. And they,
The big red one right there.
oh yeah, that's a beauty. Take a look at some of these. Wow. And they always had the beautiful girl beside them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Usually a blonde.
I used to like the first years when they first came out.
They first came out, yeah.
You couldn't even touch them now, but
Thank you.
look at how they shine.
Oh, look at this white one. The white one's a beauty too.
Yeah.
You know, I often wonder if they had a preference towards the colors, but red seems to be the predominant color out there.
It always is. I
Yeah.
don't know why red is. I do like the white ones.
Yeah. I mean, not a ding in the side, Joe.
Oh. Imagine when somebody puts a ding in it.
Can you imagine going up to your dad and say, "Oh, Dad, I opened the car door a little bit too hard."
I had an antique Jaguar,
Yeah.
and my son Ryan was mowing the lawn, and then when he put it away, he hit the car
Oh, no.
in the trunk.
Oh.
He never admitted it.
He still won't admit it.
I couldn't get mad at him. He was doing the lawn for me.
But look at even this maroon one. It's a beautiful.
Beautiful.
I like that, the orange one. And it's funny if you I don't know if the cameraman has an opportunity to look at the license plates. This one says VIP 7, and you can be sure that they are a VIP.
Yeah. Boy, there's a lot of them this year, huh?
There truly are.
Yeah, look at them. Still coming.
I wonder if I wouldn't know the years. Would you know the years, Joe?
No. I know what the early 60s looked like.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm too old now.
What's this license plate say?
Smoking. Smoking.
Smoking, and he is smoking. And look at the detail work on the side. It really is something.
Yeah. I like in the wheels where the red calipers are.
Oh yeah, I never noticed that before.
Yeah. This one has chrome.
Yeah. Oh, look at this last one here with the white and the...
Hot one.
Oh, wow. Hot one.
He's wanting to go faster.
Yeah. He doesn't like being at the end there.
No.
Wow. That's perfect. And if have an opportunity, Joe, I'd like to say, you know, we're right in front of the Thayer House. And you know what they say about the Thayer House? It's like, it's really a gem in Braintree. And they just put in a new president, Steve Leonard. And I was talking to him right before the parade, and he was saying how that the Thayer House is really a showcase. The whole block behind us is a showcase. The Galvin House,
and then
it's
beautiful over there.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. We've got the barn in the back, but there's so much Braintree history in there, and I'm hoping people have an opportunity to actually go down and get a tour. And Steve was saying that they're promoting a one Saturday a month tour for people to come in and go in, and you know they have files on everybody in there.
That would be amazing, because I've been to the Adams houses and stuff, but I've never been in here.
It's unbelievable the things that they have there.
And I think you should go in there.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just
built
like
in,
going through
built
the
in
Adams.
1720, and there's just so much. As a matter of fact, the Galvin House, which is right behind it, the Historic Society owns, the fire department's going to be using that as they renovate the building.
Oh, they are?
They're going to be using it, you know, for all the amenities that they have in there. So that's kind of exciting.
I'm going to make sure I get on there.
Oh, definitely do that. And I've also heard that they were going to initiate. They used to have the kids for field trips would go to the Thayer House and then make candles and see how they used to cook in the olden days. You know, and so they're bringing that up to speed again. And COVID really did a job on everybody, but it really hurt things like our historic society. So they're trying to rebuild and become more viable now. And I think, you know, just opening up the building to the public is a huge way to start. You know.
Oh, so, I think it'd be very interesting, and take the children down there.
Absolutely.
And let them know the history.
And, you know, when the kids come in from out of state, you can go in there and you can look up maybe a grandparent or something, see if there's a file on them.
Sure.
And they have all this information back there.
There's a lot of history in Braintree, and you can get a lot of information there.
Absolutely. So you know, we do hope people take advantage of that.
Right.
But well, it's a little lull in the parade right now, Joe, but we can take a look at all the people out here. It's really an unbelievable crowd.
It's packed.
I see you know, this says some people get the same place every year. The Sampson family's over there in front of French's Common. With all of the grandchildren and the Walshes. Donna was there, and Jan and Greg Walsh are over there, right in front of the town hall. This year, Joe, I don't know if I told you that, but on Memorial Day, the veterans honored my father's family.
They did?
There were five siblings that were in World War II.
Oh, wow.
Like the Fighting Sullivans.
Yeah.
And so there's a banner right in front of Town Hall with the 5 Frasers on it.
Really?
Yeah, it was really, really nice. I'll tell you, the veterans are doing a lot of big things this year. Right now, I don't know if you had heard this, but Foster School up on Foster Road.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if you know that school, but it was a little primary school.
Okay.
In Braintree, and it was very active when I was growing up. But they're redoing the school for all the veterans in town, so there'll be a veteran center, and it's all under the leadership of Vinnie Fontaine, who's a veterans agent, and he's doing a remarkable job. Him and Mary are up there, and they're going to make it because we've lost the DAV and the VFW this year.
Right.
So the veterans really need a place to congregate. And just
that would be nice.
Just sit and talk to each other. Do you know what I mean? We're still fortunate to have the American Legion post '86, but now the veterans in Braintree will have a place to go, and so you know they'll have a gym there, place for I don't know.
Yeah, they can play cards.
Have a pool table.
That's all. Go up there for coffee. Talk to all the guys.
Just talk to the guys, you know, and they need that. These are the guys that are our heroes, the true heroes.
Absolutely.
You know, the greatest generation and beyond. All of our friends that were in Vietnam and the Korean War. So they really need a place for them, and Unfortunately, they're in the process of doing it right now, so that's a really exciting thing for the
Yeah,
town.
that is good.
Yeah. I believe that the veterans they usually have a trolley that comes through with members of the DAV. And
Yeah, all the different branches.
Yeah, the
in
veterans
service.
of Foreign War and Post 86, the American Legion.
Right.
And, you know, these are the people you want to thank. It's you see, there's not many left. We have Bert Tremblay is one of our neighbors, and he usually marches, but I think Bert's like 96, so I'm hoping he's taking a ride this year.
Yeah, you better get in the truck.
Yeah, exactly. So, I know, Joe, do you see any of your neighbors here?
I don't, but they're probably down by. I live down by Hollis, so they're probably down there.
Good seats down there.
Underneath the big trees.
Underneath the trees that are still standing.
I'm telling you, they had all kinds of chairs lined up underneath the trees.
Right.
Nobody wants to
And you know,
be in
this
the
is a
sun.
big year for Braintree. It's our 50th Braintree Day
50th,
anniversary.
right.
And,
For the parade,
our
right?
Grand Marshal is Jack Ryan. He was one of the originating charter members of that committee.
Oh, really?
Yep.
50 years ago.
50 years ago that started it. It decided that Braintree is such a historic town, even though you're from Quincy originally, Joe. We take ownership of the Adams brothers.
They all used to be the same.
Yeah.
Right?
I know. It is. It did, exactly.
We're all part of each other.
That's right. So Braintree is such a historic town, and you'll notice in any of the old movies about the Revolutionary War, Braintree is always mentioned.
Always.
Yeah, because that's where John Adams and John Hancock, I mean, we had a lot of people, John Quincy Adams.
Okay, here comes something, because there's quite a lull.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming up, man.
I think these are our veterans.
These are the veterans.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? They're probably, everybody's stopping them along the way.
Probably thanking them for their
Thanking
service.
them.
Exactly.
Yep. They're like celebrities.
They are. And you know, in past years, these organizations were so benevolent to the kids in Braintree. You know,
Yeah.
a scholarship from each organization.
Right. They always do.
They always donated their function halls for different things. I mean, it's really quite an extraordinary group of people.
They are. They are. They deserve our thanks, for sure.
They certainly do. So as the trolley comes by, we'll see. I'm sure Vinny is on board there. And again, he's really putting a lot of youth into the veterans organizations, and we like that. So
Yeah, they got to get some youth.
they're
in
talking
there.
about having podcasts up at the new place to interview interview all of these wonderful veterans, so that that history can be captured
Yes.
and held, so that kids in the town
Oh, that's good.
will know exactly. And they'll listen to the round of applause for these veterans.
I know. Here they come. And they deserve that round of applause.
They certainly do. They're warriors to the end. Look at them walking in this warm weather, too.
I know. I don't know if I could do that. That's what I'd have, a golf cart.
And here they are, Braintree's proudest group. Good. Army, Air Force, Coast Guard. There's Bert Tremblay right there.
Get them all.
And the Marines. And here's our Grand Marshal, I believe. Oh no, this is the DAV
DAV,
auxiliary.
yeah.
And you know, you can't forget the women behind these men who've done so much also for us.
Nothing would get done without the women.
That's for sure. That is for sure. The truck of flags representing every organization. And take a look who's behind this truck, Joe.
Oh, you know who this is. It's the Bobby Knob Stables, and they're carrying none other than Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam and his proud bride, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
What do you call those horses? The Clydesdales?
The Clydesdales.
Aren't they beautiful
Aren't they
animals?
gorgeous?
Oh my gosh. Just beautiful. Uncle Sam is Sam Rounsville. He's dedicated his life to promote patriotism, volunteerism, and good old-fashioned American goodwill.
Now that man's been doing that for years.
Has he?
Oh.
Is he from Quincy, Joe?
Yeah, I think he was originally from Quincy.
Originally from Quincy.
I don't know if he's still there, but I remember seeing him as a little kid.
Really? Yeah, is that right? Is that right? Quincy always had a good parade, too. The Christmas parade.
Christmas parade is
Christmas
crazy,
parade.
yeah.
My Uncle Danny used to drive, they had a white fire truck in Quincy.
Did they?
Yes, and he used to drive that, yeah. So that was nice. Well, I hear some music coming. It could be the Boston Police Gaelic Column Pipes and Drums.
Pipes and drums, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And leading them right up in front is the Grand Marshal, Jack Ryan. One of the original founding members of the 4th of July Committee.
50 years ago.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, and you know, he also was had a huge part in developing the teen club over at the old Novatori, where, you know, the teens can come on a Friday and Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. So we thank Jack Ryan. This is probably a dream come true for him.
I know.
You know, because he's a proud Braintreeite, and these are the results of his many years of dedication and hard work.
And he deserves the thanks. Yep, this is the Boston Gaelic Pipes and Drums.
Nice to have some music.
And the founding members are there in 1992.
Wow. I believe we'll probably have a slew of our local politicians and councilors and our mayor. They'll all, probably somebody will stop by to say hello.
Yeah, they should stop down. We don't have a chair for them.
No.
Over there.
Also Montezuma.
They always sound so good, don't they? The bagpipes.
Absolutely.
I couldn't do it. I'd run out of air.
Joe, the Marine Corps hymn was like a lullaby at our house with my father.
I bet it was.
Oh yeah. We knew the words for that before we knew our ABCs, I think.
He was a proud veteran.
Yes, it certainly was.
And your brother Paul?
Paul, my brother Paul, also a Marine, yeah. I think some of these cars are actually throwing out some little bits of candy for these kids.
I was just thinking of running out there and
I know.
getting some.
There's nothing like a piece of double bubble when you're trying to announce a parade.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And you know, it's an election year in town, so we'll probably have some candidates walking through, which is always nice. We like it to be fair.
We like to see them.
We like to see everybody.
Put a face to the name.
That's right. That's right.
I think they might have some new people entering in the elections this year.
Well, that's good. It's nice to see the younger people stepping up.
Yeah.
You know, Joe, while there's a little bit of a lull, we might want to say hi to everybody and let them know about our BCAM family that are here. We've got Wes Ray is the executive director, does a great job every year. Jerry Cormack is the floor director today. He's the one that's bossing us around. I like that. We've got John O'Fanis and Christine Patterson is on the camera, and Dave Eric. It's his first year. This is his rookie year, standing on a chair in the middle of the street.
You should get a different platform.
Yeah, Sarah Hamilton's back at the studio, and so we're saying hello to Sarah. But you know, BCAM is such a hidden treasure in this town. People have no idea how lucky we are. They offer internships. They offer you know, training opportunities for people. It really is a wonderful organization, and I'm hoping people, you know, start taking more notice of it. This year they have a new high-def TV for Verizon.
Yep.
Yeah, new channel, 21, 28. You know how you always went to 26 and 28?
Yes.
Now we're high-def. We're into the modern era.
Yeah, so we finally made it.
We finally made it. And I know Wes has worked really hard on that, so that's good. I mean, it's not just calling someone up and say, hey, can we have a new high-def channel?
Right.
It's
no, they do a great job.
Oh, they do.
And I can't believe it. They remembered me from last year.
Oh, well, you're pretty unforgettable, Joe.
Yeah. I'll bet it was.
Yeah.
It was unforgettable.
Yeah, and we'd like to give a special shout out to Bill Needham, too. He's our old buddy from off of Fountain Street, who has worked for BCAM for many, many years. And so it's great to see him, to know that he's doing well.
They do a wonderful job.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if there's not a meeting or a sports event or any big town opening or something that BCAM is not there for.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. A lot of people that can't get out to the meetings, the sporting events.
And I'll tell you, they're constantly upgrading the
network.
Yeah, they are. Oh, it's constant. So. And for those that don't know, they're located at the Braintree High School, down on the side, on that little road on the side.
Oh yeah.
It really is something to see. The directors are all good people, so it's in very good hands. And it looks like we have the Happy 4th of July sign from town leaders.
Yep, here comes all the leaders. They have, is Beld going to be in that too? Beld?
Well, Beld is, without Beld we wouldn't be here today, but I do believe that they'll have...
they might have a truck that has some of the the executives in there.
Right. Jay McKinley, the general foreman, I think he has a huge role in this, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably will be a truck.
Yeah, and they'll probably have their service reps in there and the people who run the whole place.
That's it. That's it.
I would imagine they might have the Mayor Charles up there.
Charles Koukouris, yeah. Oh, I do see Cookie Monster. He's here. Always nice to have him.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. And I think Elmo's there too. And this is it looks like a contingency from Steve Lynch. I don't know if Steve is here. Oh, I think he's crossing the street. You know, everybody loves him. You know, he's got such a following.
He's a great congressman.
He really is. We are so lucky. And it looks like Mark Cusack over there. State Rep.
There's Mark.
State Rep Mark. Our local leaders, we love seeing you all. Hello.
Hey, Joe.
How's everybody?
Hey,
Have a good day? It's a nice day.
Good to see you here.
It's good to see all of you.
Weather's cooperating.
Weather's cooperating. I see you've got Cookie and Elmo with
We're the
you.
stars of the show. They really are.
Everybody wants to see them.
Yeah. We're walking with Cookie and Elmo.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I'd stay close to them.
Thank you so much for stopping over.
Enjoy the day.
So nice seeing you all.
Everybody.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
It's always nice seeing you. Thank you.
See you later, Mark. Same to you.
Oh, thank you. Steve, Congressman, it's so nice to see you. You know, Joe. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Oh, my pleasure.
I just went to
Great
Joe.
to sit down for a minute.
He's not having a chance. Everybody loves him, and they're pulling him all over.
You're very kind.
How are you doing?
It's a humbling experience marching with Elmo and Cookie Monster. You realize how little you matter, you know? It's a humbling
You're saying, who's this guy? But you're important. You're important to us. How are you doing? The family's well?
Everybody's well, yeah.
I'm so glad.
We're blessed. We're blessed. And I'm blessed to be able to represent Braintree in the United States Congress.
And we are honored to have
Yeah,
Thank you.
we appreciate
You're too
it.
kind. I appreciate you too.
We
you know?
so do.
The crazier the world gets, the more I appreciate places like Braintree. You know.
And we do, knowing that there's a
It's
same
an
person
oasis.
down there, we're happy to hear that.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Again, the mayor's done a great job with the parade and the organizers here. I don't think I've ever seen this many bands. So
I know, it's unbelievable.
it gets much better after us.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So keep the faith.
It's hard to compete with you and Elmo.
Oh,
It really is.
You're too kind. All right.
Thanks so much, Congressman.
Like I say, I want to thank the people, the families of Braintree for allowing me to represent them in the United States Congress.
Thank you.
It's an honor for me every single day.
Thank you.
I'm honored to have you here.
All right.
Thanks,
See you soon. Enjoy the day.
Bye-bye.
You too. Is that them?
Oh, what a great rendition of God Bless America, Joe.
That was, and they stopped right in front of us, which was amazing.
I know, the Roma
Right in front
Band
of the town hall.
musicians.
Yeah.
What do we know about them, Joe?
They have a long-standing tradition to provide crowd-pleasing Italian, patriotic, popular, and sacred melodies since their inception, which was 1919
Wow.
in the north end of Boston. It's made up of professional musicians. The members love to share their music out in the community. They perform religious ceremonies, local parades, fundraisers, and private events. They always encourage the audience to participate in any way they want.
Wow, that was great. And we want to say thank you to Senator Timothy and Keenan and Mark Cusack.
Yeah.
And a special thank you to our Congressman, Steve Lynch.
Steve Lynch, yeah.
Love having him. And now we're seeing a contingency from Mayor Charles Kokoris. I don't know if you know Chuck, but Braintree boy,
Yeah.
born and bred. I've seen him up at Hollingsworth Field. That's where he played when he was played Little League as a little kid. And I believe our town council will be following them also. Oh, Chuck's got a bag of goodies. I hope there's some Tootsie Rolls in there.
Oh, yeah.
My personal favorite.
All right, I'll get ready to run out and
Okay.
get them.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I just saw Chuck at the Watson Park. They had a All-Star game, and he was down there.
Oh, yeah. He's all over the place.
I think he stayed most of the game, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He loves Braintree. He's visiting some of our VIP guests over underneath the tent
Yeah.
in front of Town Hall. I actually think some of these kids running up and down the sides are just taking those Tootsie Rolls from us, Joe.
They're following the candy.
Yeah, I think they are.
I would follow the mayor's sign the whole way.
Yeah.
Because that guy behind
Yeah.
is throwing all the good candy out.
I know. It looks good.
Some of the kids have bags.
They're no fools.
Yeah.
It's just like trick
Look
or
at-
treating.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great. And here comes. Here comes Mayor Kokoris now. Hi.
Here he is.
How
We're
are you? How you holding up?
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's a
A
beautiful
little warm
day,
out
isn't
there?
it?
Let me tell you, 50 years has gone
Can you
by.
believe it?
I can't believe it. I
We
can't
were only
believe it.
3. I'm shrinking in age when it first started.
And I was saying, I said, I went to the first one and I was 8.
I know.
It just seems like so long ago, but this is.
And you still look like a young kid.
Oh, I love you. You're the best, Carol. You're the best. You know.
It's
But
so nice to see you. I mean,
You
what
too.
a crowd today. When you get down the street, it's unbelievable. They're packed in here today.
the best.
Packed.
This
Yeah.
is the best. I'll tell you. This is a true 50th anniversary
Oh, it's-
Oh
celebration.
yeah, this
Perfect.
is,
You
this
know?
is amazing.
It's absolutely
Loaded.
perfect.
Well, I'm gonna go shake some hands and give out some candy.
You're giving out the best candy. That's what we heard.
Oh, the kid's following you.
Yeah,
You're on
yeah.
TV.
Thanks. So watch out for them.
Well, it's great to see you guys.
It's always
Thank
nice
you.
seeing
Thank
you, Chuck. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Okay,
Happy
honey.
4th.
Happy
Same to
4th to you. Okay, that was a nice visit from the mayor, and
Yeah.
and here's the guys that have done it all. Belt.
These are the guys we were talking about.
Yep, absolutely. The Braintree Electric Light Company. They sponsor us almost every year.
They never say no to anybody.
No, they're wonderful people. And look at those 2 vehicles.
Yeah. And like I say, the work they do in this town for Belt.
yeah.
Everybody I talk to, I tell them how good the electric company is.
Absolutely. We're never without lights in
No,
Britain.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's so affordable.
And the customer service is extraordinary.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're very grateful for them and for all they do.
Yeah, they do an amazing job.
And we can't thank them enough for all of the.
No.
I mean, and they are the big sponsor this year.
Yeah, and in the weather that they're out there working in,
I know.
amazing.
I know. We look forward to the sunny days. I'm sure it's not all fun and games for them when it's the high temperatures and they're out there working so hard. And they're on top of everything too.
They are.
As far as keeping things modern and
Unbelievable.
in the town. We're very, very fortunate. I look over at the solar farm that they have over, which used to be the old dump, but now it's the solar farm, and they're doing everything to generate power, so we'll be a carbon-free
Now,
community.
are they gonna get into solar electricity?
I honestly don't know. Although in that bulletin that they send out every month with the bill, they're talking about it.
Because I know before, when you went into like a Home Depot or Lowe's, they talking to you about solar heat.
Yeah.
All you had to say was, "I'm from Braintree."
Yeah,
They'd say,
that's it.
"Oh, okay."
Forget it. Guess we have the best of the best already.
Yeah.
Exactly. Who's this coming up, Joe? Can you see that?
It looks like the Scout Pack.
The Cub Scouts.
The Cub Scouts, Pack 22.
Oh, I love that, the Cub Scouts. They, the Cub Scouts is such a good organization for the young boys in this town, and the girls also. But they've got the double bubble. They're giving they learn so many good qualities, and that's the important thing. And here's John.
And I think they were on a Mento truck.
Yeah,
too.
Johnny Mento, another Braintree boy, who gives back to the town. Always has one of the, provides a flatbread truck for the Cub Scouts, and I think Pack 196 is here from Liberty Elementary. I mean, and the Cub Masters and the Cub leaders and all that, they devote so much of their time.
They do.
They really do a nice job. Girl Scouts was such an important part of were you a Cub Scout, John?
No. No, I
Oh,
wasn't.
I'm sorry.
They wouldn't let me do it.
They wouldn't. But my brothers were Cub Scouts. And
They were?
Yes, they were. And they were.
Wow.
I think they were called Weebelows. I think that was the
Wow,
next
when did I
step
see
up.
Paul again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I used to like it because that was the only day they could wear the uniform to school. They had the blue shirts and those yellow
Yeah, I
bandanas.
remember those.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And the girls. I think it saved my mother a lot of laundry because she knew one day a week you were all set with your uniforms. But that was a nice thing. And I would venture to say the little bit of a lull is because politicians are right up ahead of us.
Yeah, and they're stopping everywhere.
And they like to talk.
They love to talk.
But people like to talk to them.
Yep,
You know what I mean?
absolutely. They don't get to see them all the
whether
time.
it's a complaint or a thank you or whatever. It's not easy. It's not easy being
Not easy
an
being a
active-
politician.
No, it certainly isn't. There's half the people love you and half the people hate you.
Yeah, you can't please everybody.
You can't please everyone, but you try. And their lives have just been taken over by the public. The public is their spouse.
Oh,
right now.
100%.
Yeah, and their family. So look, we have some good-looking Cub Scouts over here. Look at this young man here, 196. Oh, they've got the blue neckerchief.
They have
used
the
to
blue.
go. Yeah, I love that.
Next coming up is the float that's dedicated to, it's in memory of Kit, the canine.
Is it? I saw that. It looks like outside of the police station they may be putting a big portrait of Kit.
They
Yeah.
should. They should.
Yeah, loving memory of Kit. I think Frank Messina's group donated this truck.
Yeah. They. I remember seeing him. I think it was Kit that could let himself in the car.
Oh yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Billy Cushing took care of him from the time he was a puppy.
Right. And I used to see Billy and Kit.
Yeah.
And then he'd yell over to Kit to get in the car.
Oh, do my shopping for me.
However he said it, you know.
Oh yeah.
It was
they're
probably in
amazing.
German for all I know.
They're amazing animals.
But yeah, he used to open the door,
Yeah.
get in the car. He couldn't shut it.
Oh well.
I think Billy had to go over and
Billy
shut
had
the
to
door.
shut it, but what an impact he had on our community.
Yes.
Saving the lives of 3 police officers. So there's a nice picture of him right in the front.
He was a beautiful dog.
Oh, he was a magnificent animal.
Yeah.
I thought I heard a cannon. Did you hear a cannon?
I don't know if it was a cannon or rifles. There is a cannon behind us, and I don't think they're going to shoot it
I
off.
hope they don't shoot at us.
Well, I was kind of hoping.
I know. And intertwined into the parade, we're going to see Dan Quirk has sent some of his new vehicles over
Yeah.
also. Another big sponsor of the town.
Yeah, huge sponsor.
Yeah. Orange is my favorite color. Look at that car.
There you
That
go.
is a beauty.
That is a pretty car.
I'll never be able to afford it, but it's a nice looking car.
Maybe one day we can rent one.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think behind them is the Hingham Militia. It's a non-profit organization that's dedicated to honoring the role of the unit's history.
Wow.
Believe it or not, it started in 1637.
Wow. And look at those outfits that they have. Those are uniforms. I bet they're true to what they really were like back then.
Yeah. They got to be hot though.
Oh, I imagine they would be. But during the Revolutionary War, they were fighting in the winter, so
Yeah.
in the miserable weather that we can produce
New
here in
England
New England.
weather.
Yeah. You never know. It's a nice looking group, though. They come from Ham, huh?
Yeah, Hingham. The Hingham and the Militia.
Oh, they're gonna give us a
There
bang
we
right now.
go.
There it is. I love that. All the little kids in the crowds
They love
scream.
it.
I love that. They love that.
Yeah.
And then they give a salute with their 3-cornered hats. I love that. Look at those rifles are really something. I don't suspect they called them rifles back then. What did they call them, Joe? Do you know? They've got those spears on
I know they got the bayonets on the end.
bayonets, yeah.
Yeah. muskets.
Muskets, thank you.
I couldn't
You got
remember.
that.
Wow.
From third grade social studies.
I
you
guess.
pulled it out of the hat.
No, I was in Quincy, so it was probably 12th grade.
Oh, fabulous. Nicely done. I think they're being followed by the Norwood Colonial Boys fife and drums.
I hear the five. Drums. Sounds good.
Oh, it sounds real good. Glory, glory, hallelujah, Joe.
Yep. Sounds great.
They go the Muskets.
I know, and I don't think I've ever been to a parade where I got to listen to the bands play because they never.
Now, they're tired.
Every time they get down to my end, they were done, man. So this is the perfect spot to sit at.
It is. What a nice looking group.
Next up, the Braintree Youth Hockey.
I'll tell you, Joe, in Braintree, there's a sport for everybody.
And you know that.
Yes, you do. We've been involved in enough of them. But this is the Braintree Youth Hockey. Unbelievable. They help young people become leaders, even Olympic heroes. It connects the game to every level while promoting a lifelong love of the sport. Those are the hockey players. And I love it because there's female hockey too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the girls' teams are unbelievable.
They are good. And I know, when I was a kid, I couldn't even stand up on school. So that's the one sport I never played.
There you go. Plus, it took some cash too.
You needed cash and you had to get up early in the morning.
I know. I can remember one of my sons wanted to play hockey so bad. I knew nothing about hockey. And I went to a yard sale and got skates, and I think I embarrassed him. But he never played. He never
ended up playing?
He never played. But his kids all played. And right after hockey, we've got football. Braintree Youth Football used to be the Papuana program.
Yep.
They're being pulled by Blue Hills Towing Flatbed. And if you want more information about football, you go to BraintreeYFC.com. And the great thing is, this is a feeder program. All of these sports are feeder programs for the high schools. It could be Braintree High, it could be Thayer, it could be BC High, Archie's, Cardinal Spellman. It could be any of the schools.
Right. No, and it's good.
I have to say, in Braintree, we produce some good athletes.
Good athletes, and it's really good. And it helps those kids when they get older.
Exactly. But know, that's the nice thing about Braintree. There's a function, a thing for everybody. Some kind of intramural sport
Right.
or an arts program or music program. There's something for everyone. So no one ever has to feel
They
alone.
got all those volunteers that put in a ton of time.
Oh, exactly.
It doesn't just get done by itself, and those parents and coaches, administrators,
That's right.
they run some good leagues around here,
They sure do.
and they take good care of the kids.
They do. I was, as a matter of fact, I was over at Watson Park last night, where the American League was playing. I don't know if they call it the National League anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it.
But it was so much fun, and it didn't matter who won.
Yeah.
Just to see all those talented. These kids had 10 years old, but they were.
And they enjoy themselves.
Oh,
playing. You can see
absolutely.
it.
And today, like, there were a lot of the kids from the 11-year-old district team came by just to say hello. But, you know, again, in the girls softball, I mean, I feel like we've been all over the place with them,
Oh, I mean,
with all the different sports.
you got them playing everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. That's for sure. And the coaches are pretty serious back there. Look.
I know they got
But
the
you know,
rounds
the
folded.
coaches inspire leadership.
They do.
Do you know what I mean? And it really teaches them to be good, strong individuals, and that's what we want.
Right. You do. And they make some great friends playing all these sports.
It's
They
true.
become lifetime friends.
Exactly. There's Braintree Youth football going by right now. And this is the Waltham American Legion Band, Joe, on the trolley.
Yeah, they were the first American band to ever perform in the USSR.
Wow.
They've been playing in the United States and Europe since 1948.
Wow.
Today there are 50 members from their teens into their 90s. And they're from all over New England, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. That's my way to travel if I'm in a band.
I know. Now tell me something, Joe. This is the Morrisette Post 294. When I was a kid, Morrisette always had a great baseball team, the Legion
Every
baseball
year
team.
they had, back in the 60s,
Yep.
70s, and the 80s, they had great baseball teams. They were always won a division.
And tell me, is there still a Morrisette Post?
There is a Morrisette
Yep.
Post over in Quincy still.
Yeah. But I always remember them being good competition for Braintree's Legion team.
Yeah, and I remember in Quincy they had two different teams.
Did they? They were
I
great.
forget the other one, but Morrisette was
Was
the better team.
Yeah.
They were always in the playoffs.
Whoa! I think those are rifles. Are those rifles?
Those are rifles.
Wow. Again, wonderful people giving us their service. And these are followers of the Morrisette.
There's a Mustang.
There's a Mustang, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful car.
Yeah, that's nice.
Again, a big thank you to our veterans. They gave us our freedom for their sacrifice.
That's for sure.
And to go along with the military theme, Joe, we've got the MASC, Mass Military Vehicle Collectors Club from Massachusetts. This is the Southeast chapter.
Okay, yeah.
And so we're gonna get to see some of the real vehicles that were used during our various confrontations. It's funny, when you used to watch the old MASH shows, you used to see the Jeeps all the time.
Yes. We'll have
But
some here.
not realizing the work that they actually did. And it's nice that they've been able to save some of these vehicles and put them back into pristine shape for history, so that people can see what they actually
It's nice
look
when
like.
you're in the parades and,
Yeah.
and people can see what they used. I wonder if they'll have a helicopter from the Vietnam War.
Well, I heard that they may, but
That'd be nice. Those were Hueys.
we used to see those on the news every night.
Yep. Yep.
I think there's a Red Cross vehicle. I wonder if there's a Red Cross painted on the top. You know how you always would see the
Yeah,
scene coming in?
I think there is.
Yeah.
So that the planes coming in could see that they were there and they wouldn't follow them.
It's funny how they have them painted like camouflage now, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's mostly so they don't see it from up above.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they have a helicopter on a flatbed or something. Obviously, it's probably not going to be turned on.
We'll have one zooming in.
Yeah. Those are some heavy-duty vehicles, though.
They sure are. And you think they must have put the soldiers all in the back and they just traveled from field to field?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they all just sat in the back, lined up. Yeah, there's a Huey back there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. You're
Yeah.
right, Joe.
If they're giving out rides, I'm not taking them.
No. Well, the Vietnam War
You ever
was...
riding one?
No, have you?
Yeah.
Scary?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You couldn't get me in a helicopter
No.
today.
well, the Vietnam War wasn't a helicopter war, as you remember.
It was.
Many of the lasting images are of fleets of helicopters, most of them being this Huey, they call it, filling the sky.
Right.
You'd always see the newsreels of the whoop, 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 that sound, and you can see it here. Wow,
Wait, can you do that sound again?
Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Here it is, Joe. Look at that helicopter.
Yeah. This is the perfect emblem on the front. It says God's lunatics.
Yeah, exactly.
You had to be to get in one.
That was something. Okay, Joe. I think we've covered almost all the sports, but here's baseball.
Yeah, now which group is that? Oh, that's the Bandits.
This is the Bandits.
They have some really, really good teams. They do a good job over there, but they do a lot of work with these kids. They do a lot of training.
Teaching real good skills.
And they do. They have a lot of good teams. I think last year's 10-year-olds won.
Oh, did they? Really?
Won the New England.
Wow.
I think it was them.
Just another, someone that just loves baseball gives them another opportunity to play a lot more.
Yeah. And they do some stuff over there. They do a lot of training.
Yeah.
Not just baseball, but depending on what the kid wants, the family wants the kids to learn.
Wow.
So they are pretty nice.
Yeah.
I know my grandson's over there.
Yeah. Okay, I hear some drums in the background,
We got a
Joe.
drum club coming up, the USARD. They're dedicated to providing education and sharing all forms of drumming. This club is 10 to 12 drummers playing drum corps on the street beats. They do sound good.
They do. One instrument my father would never allow in the house.
No drum?
No drums.
Look at the second drummer. Red, white, and blue goatee.
Oh, it's great. Excellent job.
They were good.
They were terrific. Wow.
What a beat. I don't know how they do it.
I've been standing up the whole way. They're unbelievable. How's it? Good. Say hi to Joe.
What's up, Joe?
Excellent job with the drum club. And right behind us we have an antique hero truck from the Williams Energy. That's a beautiful antique truck right there.
It is. And that was for, is that Williams Oil, Williams Energy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
I'm looking forward to the next one, the antique whiskey.
What do you think's in there?
I think they should give us samples. Like about 6 each.
The antique whiskey barrel truck. Isn't that something? I wonder if that's how they drove. I wouldn't think they'd get robbed all the time. You know, if that's how they transported the whiskey.
Well, I bet they did when in the Prohibition.
Yeah,
They took the barrels of whiskey and stuff.
yeah.
They gives us samples out of that, and I'll be here tonight.
Yeah, we'll see if they come over.
Yeah, I'll still be here at midday tonight. Probably sleeping.
Look at that. Wonder where they keep that.
I don't know, proud Teamsters. Got to be at one of the Teamsters. Maybe one of the union halls.
Yeah. It's a beautiful vehicle, Joe, huh?
I know. I wonder if the barrels are full.
Old Master Boston Mass Rye. Rye is whiskey.
Yeah.
Rye. Look at the old wooden milk cartons. Well, they're not milk cartons, I suspect, but
Yeah, yeah. How do you get so many?
I do not know. I do not know. And let's see, next we've got a representation from Erin Joyce, new candidate for mayor. She's got a nice following there, Joe.
Yeah, there's a little group there. Led by the guy on the big bike.
What, honey?
Led by the guy on the bike.
And the little
And
girl.
the little girl. buffer.
Okay, and it looks like we've got an eagle and the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, following them. Oh, that's one of her vehicles.
Oh yeah. We don't do.
No, they're gonna anyway. What would you say? Thanks for doing the parade.
Hi, Erin. Carol Kippenhand. It's so nice to meet
Carol.
you.
Nice to
This
meet
is
you.
Joe
I'm Joe
Sterling.
Sterling.
Joe, nice to meet you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. This is so amazing. Such a great turnout. It's
Isn't it?
awesome.
It's unbelievable,
It's
isn't it?
unbelievable.
I know.
Unbelievable.
And
Yeah, it's
when
one of
you
the
go
biggest
down
ones.
further,
I can't imagine. It's so
packed.
exciting. It's packed.
Well, we're
Absolutely
excited.
packed.
We're excited to have a young woman running for mayor.
Thank you so much.
You have a wonderful
We have a
following here.
great turnout. We've got an eagle that's deflated because it ran out of batteries.
Oh,
So not everything's perfect, but you know.
Wow. Well, go. People want to say hello to you. It's so
I
nice
know.
meeting you, Erin.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Beacon. Thank you.
And this is
Yeah.
Paul.com. And you know what? They're here. They honor.
Honor the forestry. And they're followed by the Rhode Island's loudest band. And they are the Kitchen Brass Band. They rebrass Dirty Diamond, Soul Rebels Brass Band with a mix of funk, rock, pop, jazz. It sounds pretty good.
Well, that was nice to see the Kickin' Brass Band.
It was, and they were loud.
They were
good.
They're the craziest brass band from Rhode Island. We have a lot of participants from Rhode Island.
It's nice that the other states come up here.
Yeah, I know.
participate.
That's
I
how
don't know
famous
that-
Braintree is.
And I don't know that they did the other years. It might be just the 50th anniversary
Yeah.
because
Because
this
it is
a
a big,
huge parade
it's a
today.
big deal. It is.
It seems to be bigger than normal.
It is, and I'm not sure what is on that truck there. The Delta Lodge. Can you see that?
I think it only says AF and AM, but
Oh, but they're giving out popsicles.
oh, we want those.
Oh, look at those orange popsicles.
Over here. Those are my
I think they
favorite.
think we're too old, Joe.
Plus, you know,
Is there anything more perfect than a popsicle on a hot day?
No, I love
Sticking
those.
it down
I
your
love
arm.
those.
Oh my God, I love it.
plus you got to remember this thing's going to continue all day up at the high school.
Exactly.
They have great bands up there, great music.
Yeah, and they're gonna have the food trucks up there.
They're going to have there's
You
a
know,
lot of food trucks.
A lot of things
They're
going
going to
on.
have things for the kids to do, the young kids. So don't forget to go up there, folks.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, they finish
The
up the
fireworks tonight.
fireworks.
Where are you going tonight, Joe?
I don't know if I'm going to go up to the fireworks.
Can
I
you
might-
see them from your house?
I can see them from Hollis.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how lucky. When I was young, the fireworks were at Hollis.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, yeah,
Even better.
yeah. And we used to go over to the old Penniman School and sit on the hill over there.
Oh, okay.
So my father and mother wouldn't worry about the 10 of us running around. So we would just go up there and sit on the hill. But there's different places in town where you can go to see the fireworks
see them.
without
Yeah.
going up to Sunset Lake. Or you can go to the golf course.
Do you go up to the fireworks?
Oftentimes I go to my friend Jan Paris's house. I'm not saying that it's an open house for everybody here today, but
So we go.
Jan is also one of the founding members of the Braintree Fort. She's very, very active.
Nice.
She still does it. I don't know if you've ever been up around the lake, but about 15 minutes before the fireworks start, every house on the lake has these sparkly things
Oh, yeah.
that go off. And she's in charge of those every
she?
year. Yeah, she does a great
That
job.
must look beautiful.
It does. It is beautiful. Look at this.
This is for Bright Path Early Learning Center. Melissa Doherty. They're at 1500 Washington Street. They combine strong educational curriculum with play-based approach for the children, environmentally well-suited and carefully appointed. Children are supported by a team of qualified teachers who identify and create opportunities to support the learning paths.
And Joe, you know who we have here? The one and only Annie Tolan. Annie runs the March Crispin Center.
And I have my helper with me.
And who's your helper?
He's Trevor Burrell.
Trevor, how are you? It's so nice to see you. Smile to the camera. These are the two very dedicated people from the town of Braintree.
Crispin Center.
The Crispin Center. They do.
We have a food pantry, and all are welcome who need food.
Yes. She's just wonderful. She's like a saint. She will be Saint Anne. She will be.
And you did a great job.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Oh. A mint for you and a mint for me. Perfect. Thanks, Annie. Okay, honey.
Thank you. And anybody that needs help, always
anyone that needs help that's elderly, this is the lady to call. What's the number over there, Annie?
848-2124.
2124. The Marge Crispin Center.
Food pantry is abundant right now, and we're very happy to help any people from Braintree, and we deliver to the elderly. The grocery. No, this is a whole grocery order for elderly and disabled.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Thank you, Annie. Okay, honey.
Someone's saying hi to you over there.
Kevin! Is this the Knights of Columbus? I think it is.
This is.
The Braintree Council 1462. They are 112 years old this year. They came to Braintree 50 years ago. Unbelievable. They promote charity. They've seen the town grow, community thriving. The Knights of Columbus has patented its activities. And so we have the Knights of Columbus in our town.
And then they're followed by the Chinese American Association of Braintree. They're together. We're members with understanding.
And you know, we're a changing community. We're a very diverse community, and we want to embrace everyone. So this is a wonderful group to have them. I have to tell you, Ann Toland, I don't know if you remember her husband.
I do.
He was a selectman for many years.
Yes.
And they have a son, Steve, who's a good friend of my son, PJ's. And they're just an extraordinary family. And Ann does so much for the town at the Marge Crispin Center. So take advantage of what they have to offer. And I believe, is this Kiddos Land?
This is Kiddos Land coming up. It's for 2 to 6 year old Kiddos Land in an independently owned child development center located in Braintree. Your child will thrive in the large, safe, sun-filled learning spaces that they have, where they take the time to understand and respect all your family needs.
Excellent. And this is wonderful. You know, so many young parents have to work all the time. So it's nice to know that there's a safe, nurturing place for them to go. So we're grateful to Kiddos Land. Uh-oh, Joe. I hate to say it, but I think this is Big Nazzo's Creature Crew coming up.
This is when I get scared.
I know you get scared, but this is, you've got to get used to it because it's an international, larger-than-life performance group.
Oh, they're huge.
Yeah.
And they scare me.
The kids love this. They're the craziest looking.
The kids love them. Look at the guy up in the truck.
Unbelievable. Big Nazzo.
They're out of Providence, Rhode Island.
Yep.
They're always doing the puppets performance techniques with innovative music.
They're making the minions look like.
I hope they stop playing.
Look at this.
Look at them. Oh.
Holy smokes. The Creature Crew. Look at this one with the nose. 3 eyes.
It looks like some of my friends.
It looks like Octopus Man. It looks like Dorito with Stout. I know.
do.
They have rhythm. I like that.
Well, look at this guy. The drums.
Oh, he's good. What do you call that? A Segway that he's riding?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, in the back there.
Yeah. And the Creature Crew is followed by Robin and Rum Troop. They came out of the pandemic. People had nothing to do, so they have musicians and acrobats, and they blow odds, life-size alien puppets, lasers, dances from near and far. They create funky beats and positive energy.
They sound good.
Look at the big guy on the end, Joe. He looks like an owl. It must be warm in those costumes,
Oh
Joe,
my
huh?
gosh.
Look at this.
What, playing the harp? Yeah.
Playing the harp.
Here comes the Braintree Rotary.
Braintree Rotary celebrating their 100th
100th
anniversary.
anniversary.
Unbelievable. In memory of Nelson Chin, our old pal, who was a very active member of the
Yeah,
Rotary.
it sure is.
Their mission is to provide service to the community, support humanitarian projects around the world. They have about 50 members, each giving their time and achieving Rotary ideals to make the world a better place. And we
And they
thank the
do.
Rotary. They've been around a long time.
100 years. They've been doing a great
Right.
job.
And shake me, Joe. Is that Mickey? Is that Mickey Mouse?
It is.
He knew it was the 50th anniversary.
And he came all the way up
He
here.
came all the way up from Disney World to see us.
I think he's got a bodyguard up there too.
Who is it? Do you know?
I don't know any of the characters.
Well, you look
being
at all those.
me.
Oh my goodness, look at that. I think I see Cinderella. There's Spider-Man.
It's a mermaid on the back.
Princess Leia. Yeah,
Look
what's her
at
name? What's the mermaid's
Spider-Man.
name? Spider-Man. Superwoman.
Oh my gosh.
All the princesses are here.
Let's interview Superwoman.
Isn't that wonderful? Look at all those beautiful princesses.
Wow.
And there's, what's the one from Aladdin? She's here.
And you see, look at all the little girls going up
Oh,
there.
they love that.
They love the princess. Look at them all. Here they come.
Look at Supergirl's got the pose. She has the pose. Look at
Yeah.
that. Is it Superwoman or Supergirl?
Superwoman, I think. Look at that.
I think that's Captain America at the top. And I forget what the mermaid's name is. Somebody must know the mermaid.
If you know the mermaid's name, please text us.
Yeah. At www, we are dopes. Look at them all. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, there's Elsa from Frozen.
Oh, that's the one that freezes people, right?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to talk to you about this group right behind them, Joe. This is Lucas Flint. I don't know if you remember him. He was a young man that was tragically killed in an accident right here in Braintree. And his mother, Susan Flint, donated all of his organs in it's just an amazing
I
gift
remember
of
that.
love.
I remember
He gave his
what such-
kidneys, liver, lung, and heart. Saved 5 people. So she took her most tragic loss and turned it into a positive thing for so many people.
Yeah, I
And,
remember
we'll
that.
never forget Lucas. And there's a billboard down across from Dunkin' Donuts in his memory that will be there for perpetual time, I think. But the mother is an extraordinary woman.
She is, for doing all that.
Yeah.
It was so tragic. I remember when it happened.
Yeah. And Joe, do you remember Roberto Clemente?
Yep.
And tell me what you remember about him.
Then he did back in his home country.
Yeah.
Didn't he play for the Pirates?
Yeah. Big baseball player.
Yeah. And he back in his home country, he did all kinds of
wonderful
things for that country. Went back for the education of the kids and stuff.
Right.
And didn't he pass away tragically?
He did. In a tragic accident.
Airplane crash.
But what is nice is that he's been remembered with the Roberto Clemente dances. There's over 300 girls there. They're out of New York, but they come here. They twirl batons. They do pom-pom dances, and it's just for girls between 5 and 23. And they just teach them pride, self-worth, just wonderful things. And we're so fortunate to have them here today.
Wow, that's a long way for them to come.
Yeah.
Titi, me pregunto si tengo mucha novia, tengo una mañana otra, pero no hay boda. Titi, me pregunto si tengo muchas novias, hoy tengo una mañana otra, me la voy a llevar a todas con VIP, saludos a mi tío.
Hey Joe, we have a representation here from the American Red Cross Disaster Services. And then we have the Shriners mini haulers coming up. We love the Shriners and their little vehicles.
Yeah, watch out for that vehicle. Huge. There's usually a group of them, right?
I have a feeling that there's some coming up.
Yeah.
Shrine is another wonderful organization, Joe.
They are. They do a
And they're
lot.
so good. They send a representation to us, representatives every year to us. And the kids especially love these little vehicles.
I don't know how those guys fit in them.
I know.
I couldn't fit them. Look at it. They do so much for the children.
Oh, absolutely. How they finagle these things on this small roadway is beyond me.
What's crazy is these little haulers have the same sounding horns
I know.
as the big ones.
As the big Mack trucks. That's the size of my gas meter, the boiler, or whatever you call it. And you know, it's so nice to have them. They come back every year, Joe, the Shriners. One year we had a ton of, they must have had 5 sections just of Shriners.
Really?
But I know everybody wants them, so I'm sure they're at all different parades today. It looks like Rachel Horak, she's running for school committee. I love that. Another young parent getting involved with our town.
Is she on the school committee now, or
No,
is she new?
no, I don't believe so. But you know, the schools need good people. We need people to give the voice of the parents.
Yes.
And everybody.
Yep, we do. I like this little guy's hat.
Oh yeah, it's bigger than him.
It's bigger than him, and he's lucky nobody's taking it off his head. Look at it. I love it.
Let me hear a woo! Nice! All right. Here's your church. Get up and get over talking now. All right, I know you want to do it. It's hot. Go ahead and do it.
The Nightlife Dixie Marching Band.
It's that ice cold and show up that white cold. And it's walk that hood girl, that hood girl. Has to be
I think so.
Living it up in the city. Like Chuck song and say goodnight. I gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. Too high. Set a police and a fireman. Too high. Make a dragon wanna retire me. Too high. Say my name, you know who I am. Too high. When I'm mad about that, I wanna bring it back. So take to Harry.
It's a party, man, so we can hire it.
It is a party.
We can have it come to the house. Oh, yeah.
Already had them?
The ambulance, I think.
Yeah. That was the Nightlife Dixieland Marching Band. She's got a lot of rhythm, Joe. She does have rhythm, that's for sure.
Yeah, I can just sit here.
Yeah. And it looks like we've got people from Brewster Ambulance Service coming up now. Brewster's our town ambulance service in Braintree right now.
Yeah, that should be who they are. And then I think they're going to have a 1956 Chevrolet 210 that I can't wait to see. Okay, there's a stoppage.
Yeah.
The guy got out of the truck.
Uh-oh.
I hope there's nothing wrong.
Does he need the ambulance? Fortunately, they're close by.
Yeah. He's probably just saw people he knows.
Could be, could be.
Let's hope.
That looks like a real antique, the first one there, Joe. That
It does. It does.
I'm guessing like 19...
That could be the 56.
You think so?
Looks like Ghostbusters.
It does look like Ghostbusters. That looks like from 56, maybe 57.
Yeah, it sure does.
Oh, they've all come up for the 50th, haven't they, Joe?
Oh my gosh.
It's unbelievable.
They've all come out. They got the cars for it.
Yeah.
From the 50s. This is an amazing. This is probably one of the best parades I've seen.
Really? You think so?
I think so.
Again, we'd like to thank our friends from BCAM. We've got Wes Ray, Jerry Comack, Bill Needham, who's not here, but we're always thinking about him, John O'Fanos, Christine Patterson, Dave Eriks, who's going to be awfully hot standing on that chair over there, and Sarah Hamilton back at the studio. Again, BCAM, what a treasure for this town. Remember, all you Verizon customers, check 2128, your new high-def channel.
This will be on tonight?
Actually, it's playing right now, but I believe it'll
probably replay it.
Yeah, it'll be on a couple of times.
So we can watch it.
We can watch how we can improve ourselves.
We can critique us?
Yeah.
How about, yeah.
Okay, take a look at that one, Joe. Looks like an old Chevy.
Yeah, that's the 56. Got a little lull here, but
Joe, we get a little bit of a break. Is there a chance we could go over our sponsors again? First of all, we know we're going to thank Bell's because they were the big sponsor this year. And we do appreciate all the...
it's a long list. You want them all?
Yeah,
Why not, right?
We'll do as many as we can.
Why not? We got the signature sponsors.
Yes.
Which really
is Bell's.
Huge.
Huge.
Huge. They sponsor the whole parade. You had Bell doing that. We all know Bell was there. Fair Academy and Quirk Chevrolet. Without those three, this thing probably would never happen.
That's true. It's true.
It's really all the sponsors doing it because we have red, white, and blue sponsors. America Chorus, Blue Hill Cemetery, FX Messina, Flatley Company, Means Precast Company, Southside Tavern, Fasano's Catering, Richard Valentine Companies, MBA, Life Community Church, Rooster Ambulance, Herbst Law Group, and DNA Home Delivery. And from there, they have the Freedom sponsors. Fry Blue Macaroni, PS Gourmet Coffee, Independence Manor, DeMary Cleaning Services, Sweeney Brothers Funeral Homes, Robel Industries, Vickering Baking Company, Fleming Brothers Construction, and the Braintree Rug Company. And then there's the Liberty sponsors. Crossroads Pub, Porky Flynn.
We'll finish those in a minute, Joe, but first, here's the Ancient Mariners, Connecticut, Pipe and Drum Corps.
Okay.
They're making it, and they want to be heard, I think.
I think they do, and they should be. They come all the way from Connecticut.
That's right. There's the 56 Chevy, Joe. What a beautiful car.
Yeah, that must be Quirk's car. I put that in the showroom.
Some more Quirk cars out there, Joe?
Yep, the new cars.
And I think these are followed by the North Pole fire trucks. Those are available for all occasions, like you have a birthday party or something.
Oh, really?
Kids,
For birthday
yep,
party?
Yeah. I don't think they're really from the North Pole.
Following behind the fire trucks is going to be these guys here?
I think so. They've already gone through.
Okay. the St. Bridget Brigadier Drum and Bugle Corps. They're from New York City.
The goal is to provide everyone with an opportunity to learn musical performance at the highest level and to instill diligence, commitment, and pride.
Got a few bands coming up.
We do. Some of them didn't even make the list. Quite a Dixieland band.
It sounds really, really good.
Oh, Joe. Batman.
That woman's coming up. Is this Batman?
That's Batman, I think.
Who's first?
That's Batman.
Oh, yeah, that's Batman with the Batmobile.
Yeah. He's visited hospitals and schools and does a lot of work for charities for kids with cancer. He visits and puts smiles on their faces so they can forget about what they're going through.
That's amazing. And I'll bet the kids really like that. It's so nice of them to do it.
And this must be the Saints Brigade Drum and Bugle.
The one from New York City.
Yes. I love their outfit.
Look at the outfits. They're definitely for this parade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the outfits. Relay for Life?
You know, the Relay for Life of Greater South Shore. They've done a wonderful, they've raised over $86,000 on June 3rd at the Relay for Life. And donation is too small. each and every dollar counts. And I'll tell you, you yourself know as a cancer survivor, the donations help fund groundbreaking cancer research, patient care programs, and can make a difference in our communities.
It does, and no donation is too small.
That's right. The American Cancer Society saves lives. And it looks like our 50th anniversary is coming to an end. And you can still see some classic cars going in. There's the Larry, the 1971 VW bus, and the little yellow Volkswagen right there. What do we used to call that? The Bug or something? The Bug.
Yeah, it was a Bug.
And again, the billboard truck is coming by with all the people that have donated big and small amounts of money, and we're just appreciative of all of it. This has been an extraordinary day today, Joe.
It's been a great day. I want to thank Carol for letting me participate.
And I thank you, Joe.
And be part of this. I didn't know for sure if she was going to call me back. I did it last year as a sit-in, and lo and behold, Carol called
you back for help.
So, and I had a blast, and I thank you so much. And the BCAM people, I want to thank them for everything they do.
I know, it's such a great group that puts this all together.
It is, and it's a lot of work for them, I'm sure.
It is a lot of work. So we'll wave one final goodbye to the billboard truck. And we thank the whole gang from BCAM.
Yes, we do.
We thank all of the citizens of Braintree and their friends that have come to visit. And it's just been a tremendous day. And we thank all of you. And we hope that they all have the opportunity to go to the high school for tonight's festivities and enjoy the fireworks.
Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy everything up at the high school. And again, thank you, everybody.
And stay safe. Thank you so much.
Don't anybody move, don't anybody move. We're on practice, we're on practice. You can, Christine, you can start striking your camera, but don't get
Hey, you want water? Probably can't hear you. You want water?
Just sit there.